What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. In today's video, we will be continuing to look at the sideways channel that has been forming within most of the major cryptocurrencies. And as we expected yesterday, we are starting to see the correction back to the upside. So yesterday, we made a video that for the most part, we have been seeing cryptocurrencies pretty much trend inside a sideways channel now for a very long time, specifically within Ethereum here. You can see we pretty much outlined the sideways channel here. Ever since breaking inside of it, we've just been, kind of pinballing off the top and bottom supports and resistances for quite a while now. Actually, since January 14th, we've been trading sideways. So a month and a half now of just sideways consolidation. And we're trying to figure out how long is this actually going to last. We're also going to be looking at things like XRP, which is still trending inside its sideways, its bull flag here, which I do believe is going to be breaking us to the upside very soon. It just might take a little bit longer than we expected. However, we did retest bottom support here. This was kind of expected, and I figured maybe this would be the reversal of the retest, and then we can maybe head back up to here instead of actually dumping all the way to the downside. So lots of things we do actually need to go in specifics about. You can see we also bounced off bottom support right here, reversed up, came right back down, retested bottom support, and are starting to probably pinball inside of this, but who knows how long that will take, and there's a good chance we'll be breaking out of that very soon. Bitcoin as well kind of hit what could be its price floor as well. We can probably split this right down the middle again, just like we did with Ethereum here. You can see just like that, we'd say, okay, this is probably the bottom here, just like how Ethereum kind of has its sideways channel right here. We're probably doing the same thing now on Bitcoin as well. And then when you throw in the S&P, which hasn't opened itself up yet, I have this feeling that maybe today we'll actually start to head back to the upside here moving forward. And we'll get into that in depth in a minute with you guys. With that being said, though, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. Super quick, guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, what I really wanted to talk about super quickly is on my second channel. I just dropped a video 2 days ago here saying that I found my first salvage car to rebuild at auction, for those that are wondering. And I know some of you guys that like cryptocurrency also like cars too. This is what I'm going to be doing on my second channel. So make sure to go check this video out. Drop a comment on this video as to what you think my next car or my first car that I will rebuild is. And I do appreciate the like, support, comments, and the views that I do get from you guys checking it out. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I did drop that video. If you haven't already seen it, make sure to go check that out. But moving forward off of this onto the markets right now, you can see top 10 cryptocurrencies market is still holding on to dear life, trading above $1 trillion here. But for the most part, we have been stagnating and falling lower in regards to the past week. But you can see, though, in regards to the past 7 days, we did kind of bottom. We did kind of bottom here. I know we talked about this in the previous videos that we kind of found maybe some sort of price floor that these cryptos are holding on to. Maybe not the bottom per se, but definitely a floor or a place to recover. And we've been talking about this pretty much in depth over the past couple of days, that's what we're pretty much looking for, is some sort of low to rebound off of here. But it all has to do with the S&P 500, which we'll go into a little bit later on in today's video. Now, within the XRP, we did have a beautiful short opportunity here on the 4 hour. You can see we were trending inside a beautiful symmetrical triangle here, filling in the gap, beautifully filling in the gap here, waiting to see, hey, are we going to be breaking above or below our downtrend here? Are we going to break above this resistance or below this support? So as we were filling in the gap here, we said if we were to confirm closure above this, we'd be buying in the long. If we were to confirm closure below support here, we would buy in for a short. And what did we do? We did one of those two things. We confirmed closure right here. Once we confirmed closing, that's when we bought in for a short opportunity. And ever since then, it's been on a decline and going downhill quickly. Obviously, definitely put that stop loss up to lock in some profits, and we're probably going to be locking in profits fairly soon as markets are probably going to start to rise. But we did all these trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. This is a revamp of Bityard to BidFi, which is super cool, but everything is exactly the same, just a new name and a new app online, which we'll talk about. I'll have to make a video and go in depth about that later on. on the channel here. But moving forward, the cool thing about BidFi is BidFi allows you to trade major blue chip cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Chainlink, Cardano, Atom, so on and so forth here. But they offer XRP, which really not many exchanges offer. So when I mention all the crypto XRP trades, it's done on BidFi. The best part is BidFi is completely free to sign up. The link is down in the description below. Once you do decide to actually sign up down below, what's offered after that is you can click right up here, sign up with a link down below, click welcome rewards, and you can earn up to $2,888 completely free, which is pretty cool if you ask me. What's also cool is if you've already signed up in the past on the channel, make sure to click welcome rewards too, because you might be able to earn some cryptocurrency too. Now, what's even better, and I know it doesn't get much better than that, but what's cool is for those that are new or hesitant, or even, been using BidFi, you can click right here, demo account. It gives you 100K Monopoly money to test your skills on the market without actually risking anything. So the website's completely free to sign up, and then to actually use the account and to trade around, you can use the demo account, and it's completely free, and you get 100K of Monopoly money to test your skills. And then when you're ready, you can click live and you can use real cryptocurrency too. Now, moving on from BidFi and looking at XRP here, you can see if I jump to the daily, we are still forming our beautiful bullish flag here. You can see we do have the beautiful flagpole followed by the descending fractal. And at some point or another, this is going to be breaking bullish. That's the ideal technical indicators that we're looking for. This is pretty much textbook in regards to a bullish break. We have a bull run, the flagpole, the continued run. We have the correction, and then we have the continuation after that, which would continue the rally to the upside here, which is what we're pretty much waiting on. It's just going to take a little bit longer than we had expected, given that we did break bearish here, but there's a good chance we're going to rebound off this. I'd be shocked if we fall lower. It's still possible, but if we rebound off this, we will most likely be breaking out of that, or we're going to be doing something like this. Regardless, I know we are headed to the upside very soon, and that is very exciting to me. We're also going to be looking at things like Ethereum and Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. And these are where things get interesting. Now, over the past couple of days, yesterday and today, you can see we actually found bottom support. This was kind of expected here, and we were talking more so about how the S&P 500 would open today and trade this week, which would hinder and maybe determine how Ethereum and Bitcoin would move. And you can see we've been inside a very stagnant sideways channel here. It's actually been quite a long time, much longer than the previous time we were inside of this here, which isn't really a bad thing because we know when to buy in long and we know when to sell in short here. But the one thing that we do have to take in for account is finding its bottom. And you can see it seems like we found a bottom here short term over the weekend when the stock market was closed. Bitcoin too kind of found some sort of point to rebound off of before actually hitting that. And the same thing kind of applies itself with the S&P 500. Now the S&P over, Friday in the previous week, last week, we did kind of stumble into this moving average here. Now we discussed that this week would pretty much determine, are we going to be heading lower or are we going to stay there? If we hang out here exactly where we are and start to head up, then there's a good chance that Bitcoin will start to head up too, and Ethereum will start to head up as well. Problem becomes, if that's not the case, we're going to probably rebound off of here and bounce off of it. I don't expect us to be breaking through our moving average here and creating breaking through our previous low. At the moment, we are creating higher lows, so the likelihood that we continue to head lower than that just seems slim to none. There's a good chance we're either here at the bottom and we'll reverse off, or we'll hit bottom and reverse off of that. And that will pretty much cause us to either bounce off here or reverse exactly where we are. And honestly, the way I'm swinging, I would likely think that this is the low point here. Maybe we'll see some intraday movements here, but ideally we're probably going to start to head back up as we have now officially confirmed the higher low pattern on the S&P 500. So you can see on the weekly here, we're pretty much retesting the moving averages. We have yet to see a bearish cross, and there's a good chance that this is going to open this week in a positive, and we'll start to head up from here just like that. That's pretty much what I expect to see happen this week moving forward. Now, how does this react with crypto? I think Bitcoin is going to be doing something very similar. I think really what we're looking for is it'll probably hug this, and it's maybe going to continue this correction here, and at some point, we're probably going to be retesting this resistance yet again this week. Same thing with Ethereum. Good chance we'll be breaking through resistance again, and then retesting a new high. And that's pretty much where I see the rest of these markets moving to. It's a little wonky. It's a little weird, but that's something that we have to pay attention to because I really don't think we're going to be heading lower. We broke bullish outside of the major descending fractal here, which is very good news. And we're hitting this major resistance and we're starting to stem lower, which is totally cool and expected here. The likelihood likelihood that we continue to drop and break below this support would be shocking to me. And I just don't think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to rebound off of here, and then we'll start to trend up like this. This is the pattern that we're looking for here inside a major channel. This is the ideal goal that we're looking for. Nothing like this and nothing like this. This is not, the pandemic, part 2. Hopefully this is how we trend. A little conservative and to the upside is all we're patiently waiting for. But things can obviously change. But with all that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.